Innocent people killed, property damaged, some too scared to leave their own homes. That's the consequences of gangs here in Louisville, according to a lead prosecutor. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Doug Proffitt. But today, finally, a step in the right direction with a group of local gang members facing a judge right in court. Shay McAllister was there covering the court appearance.
This court date is a win for multiple agencies in Louisville, for LMPD, who made the arrests, for the prosecutor's office, who brought forth the charges, and for federal agencies, who say our city's record-breaking rates of violent crime can be tracked back to very few people. Cracking down on criminal activity starts like this, with officers out on the streets identifying suspected criminals and arresting them. In this case, 8 people were locked up, 11 guns seized from the streets. Fast forward 2 months, the prosecutors get involved.
Commonwealth versus Demetrius Wiley.
Charging 5 of those suspects in connection to gang activity, 3 pleading not guilty in front of a judge today.
This is 21 CR 14.
Do you think bringing in 5 people, 5 alleged gang members into a courtroom sends a message?
I hope so.
Prosecutor Elizabeth Jones Brown leads the Violent Crime Division. She says much of this year's record-breaking rates of violence can be tied back to one thing: internet insults.
A lot of our murders are a result of retaliation for slights, beefs on social media, insults. The violence is the retaliation.
And more than ever before, she says innocent people are getting caught in the crossfire.
People's property gets damaged, people get hit, people get murdered, and then people have to live in fear that they can't go outside their houses because this is going on.
The problem so major, even federal agencies have it on their radar, including the special agent in charge at the Louisville ATF.
The people that are actually committing violent crimes, it's a very, very, very small percentage, and that's where ATF agents are focused.
He says he has special agents embedded in LMPD homicide every day so they can respond to the city's most heinous crimes as they happen.
Criminal groups and gangs do exist in Louisville. They do operate. In Louisville, they are a focus of ATF and LMPD.
And the prosecutor's office says it's a focus for them as well, with a promise for people living in Louisville.
I want them to know that there are people out here working to stop it.
The defendants are expected back in court on Friday. They'll be asking the judge for a reduction in bond. But the prosecutor on this case tells us she doesn't want that to happen. She says it's a priority to keep them off the streets while this case works its way through the court system. In Louisville, I'm Shay McAllister.